morning, Smith Station. I'm here with Jonathan Taylor, the youth pastor from Golden Acres Baptist Church. This Friday, they're holding an event called Displace Me in order to aid the invisible children in Africa. So who are the invisible children?
Invisible children are a group of young people, our ages ranging from the age of 8 all the way up to 18. And if you can imagine a place where they're forced to kill, forced to rape, forced into rape, forced to take drugs, watch countless murders, and join an army that they do not believe in but are forced to because of the fear of death and what they could go through. That this takes place in northern Uganda daily for those that are just like us. There's somebody's kids, there's somebody's child, there's somebody's mom and dad, and these children are forced to watch murders to desensitize them so that when they're handed a gun or a weapon, they have no remorse, they have no feelings or anything to stop them from committing the same murder and atrocities. Invisible Children was birthed from 3 guys who decided to go to Africa in search of a story, something that would stand out. They didn't have a clue what they was going to find once they got there, and instead they found children who have to leave their homes at night in fear of what's called the Lord's Resistance Army, the LRA, which is led by a man by the name of Joseph Kony. And they went there to northern Uganda. They shot this film, which is called the Invisible Children movie, to tell the world of what's taking place in Uganda with children, high school students that would be just like you, who are suffering because of the cause of one man.
Here's some clips from the Invisible Children. What is Displace Me?
Displace Me is an event that's going to take place this Friday, May 1st, and it'll start at 8 o'clock and it'll end at 6:30 a.m. The next morning, Saturday morning. We ask that guys bring a sleeve of crackers, saltine crackers, and girls bring bottled water, 1 or 2 bottles of water. And what will happen is, at some point in the night, for those items, you'll use those just as the people in northern Uganda use them. You'll live in their culture, which is for the women to get water, get drink, and for the men to go get the food for the night. So there'll be an instruction video that will tell things to take place so that you can kind of, for just one night, live as they do and become displaced. We also ask that each person bring a cardboard box. You can also bring your sleeping bag or pillow. It's kind of like a lockout. And you'll use that cardboard box to write your slogan, however you're feeling about the invisible children in northern Uganda, a statement that comes from you. You can decorate your box in that way. We also ask that each person bring $10. And this money goes straight to invisible children. We don't keep anything for ourselves. Last year we had over 80 students that came to Golden Acres for the Invisible Children Displace Me, and we had over $1,000 that we sent off to Invisible Children to help this organization. We also ask that each person bring a plain white t-shirt, and at some point in one of the videos that we'll watch, on that plain white t-shirt you will put a red X, which will tell everybody else around you, those that pass by on the road, those that are at Brewster's that night, will see a red X on your shirt, and it represents you being displaced, you standing in the gap, making a difference in this crazy world that we live in. For those that you've never met, those that you may not ever meet, you're standing in the gap and you're representing them to fight for change in this world.